Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to review the exposition from the standpoint of sonata theory. And I'm going to show you how you can use your listening skills, particularly your listening skills of locating cadences, to easily analyze an exposition. And the piece I'm going to use is Mozart K333. So first time through, as we're going to listen, I'm going to stop it along the way every time we get to a cadence, and show how that leads you to certain interpretations. And then the next time through, I'll play it, the exposition, without stopping and just point to these different spots. So here we go. Okay, stopping right there, we've had our P theme. By the way, this piece is in the key of B flat major. Now notice the Roman numerals I'm putting here are going to be the key areas. So I just give a Roman numeral 1 for the P theme because it's in B flat major. And you'll notice that I stopped us right here at a PAC. This particular P area is tonally closed, and that's going to allow the transition to start up immediately, kind of on its own. Now, as you're going to hear, this transition is going to be what we call a dissolving transition. It's going to start off like a restatement of P, and then it's going to do all the things you associate with a transition. And that includes gaining of energy, modulation. It's going to modulate somewhere along here into the key area of 5. And before S, we expect there to be an emphatic half cadence and then a pause of some sort. That's what we call the medial caesura. That's a very, very important moment right here. So let's listen now to the transition, and you're going to notice all those things. So dissolving. Now we've modulated. Gaining energy, going to a half cadence, and then the pause right there. So that was our medial caesura right there. We had a half cadence, setting us up for the S theme in the key of the dominant, or of the key of 5. Now, by the way, just so you know for your homework, how you would label this would be a 5 half cadence. That means a half cadence in the key of 5. So that's how we label the medial caesura. When I ask you what type of medial caesura, this sort of labeling is what you're going to use. Half cadence in the key of 5. All right, so now we're going to enter the S zone. We're going to be in the key of F major, because remember we originally started in B flat major. And what we're listening for here is an important cadence right before the closing zone, which we know is going to be a PAC. The thing that you really want to listen for is the very first PAC that occurs in the new key that then gives away to a new theme. So you need a PAC, and then after that you need a new theme to start the closing zone. So we're going to get it pretty fast here. Here's S. Here it comes. Okay, there we had it. We had a PAC, and that's going to then launch the closing zone. Now, you're going to find out, closing zone is all going to be very tonally stable in the secondary key. And this particular closing zone is going to be very long. It's going to have a whole bunch of closing themes. It's actually kind of rare to have such a long closing zone as we're going to have. And what I'm going to do here, I'm calling this C1 because actually we're going to have multiple closing themes here. There's also going to be a C2. And as far as I remember, there's also going to be a C3. What's going to happen in all these cases, though, is you're going to get another PAC in another new theme. You have to have a PAC and new theme to ever use these different numbers. Okay, so let's listen to this long closing zone. I'll point out where all these PACs happen at the arrows. So C1. There was one, and now we get C2. Still C2. Now we're going to step the really biggest cadence right here. Another one, and here's C3. Okay, let's go back now and listen to the whole thing. I'll just point out these moments. But just to recap, the most important cadences are the medial caesura, the one right before S, and this PAC right here. Those are the ones that you can kind of predict and are going to be really important for moving on to the next section label. So let's hear the whole thing again. Transition. We'll land on this half cadence soon. Medial caesura, and then S starts up. Okay, we're looking for the PAC that moves on to a new theme. Here we go. Now C1. PAC, new theme. Big PAC, and then the ending one. Okay, so keep these ideas in mind when you're analyzing these pieces. Listening to the pieces is very, very important. It will really help you in getting a roadmap of the exposition.